What is happening in your body and in your spirit tonight, on December 16th, 2025, is more important than anything else in your life. The universe does not make appointments, it simply arrives. And tonight, it has arrived for you. The rare and sacred moon portal that opened just 24 hours ago, on December 15th, was not just a beautiful celestial event for stargazers, it was an activation key. It was a divine trigger that has unlocked a sequence of 7 shocking spiritual miracles, a cascade of blessings from God, Source, the universe itself, that are set to pour into your life. But there is a caution, a warning, I am divinely guided to share with you. These miracles will not arrive in the way you expect. The world has taught you to look for signs in the sky, for grand, external events. But the greatest shifts, the most profound transformations, always begin within. They begin inside your own physical vessel. The expectations you have about a spiritual awakening are about to be shattered by the stunning and sometimes confusing reality of what is truly happening. You are undergoing a divine upgrade, a metamorphosis at the cellular level, and your body is the sacred ground where this holy transformation is taking place. Ignoring the signals it is sending you right now is the most dangerous mistake you could possibly make. It is like receiving a certified letter from the divine and throwing it in the trash without reading it. You are being called, and the call is coming from inside your own house, from inside your own skin. For the past few days, and especially in the last 24 hours, have you felt it? A strangeness you can't quite name. A sudden high-pitched ringing in your ears that comes and goes. Inexplicable shivers that run up your spine, even when you aren't cold. A wave of heat that flushes your face for no reason. Or perhaps it's emotional. A sudden, overwhelming wave of sadness that brings tears to your eyes, followed moments later by a feeling of profound, baseless joy. Have you been waking up between 3 and 4 a.m., your heart pounding, feeling a sense of urgency, but not knowing why? These are not random occurrences. They are not signs that you are sick or stressed or going crazy. These are the symptoms. The 7 sacred spiritual body symptoms that prove you are one of the chosen ones, one of the souls who signed up for this grand awakening before you ever incarnated on this planet. If you have felt even a single flicker of this cosmic strangeness, this divine disruption in your reality, do me a favor right now. Like this video. It is not for me, it is for you. It is a simple physical action that sends a powerful signal back to the universe. A confirmation that says, yes, I feel you. Yes, I am listening. I am ready to receive. You see, the common belief, the 3D programming, is that a spiritual awakening is gentle, soft, like a whisper of an angel. It's supposed to be all love and light and blissful meditation. But that is a profound misunderstanding. The reality of a true accelerated ascension, the kind that is happening right now, is a thunderclap. It is a cosmic reset that shakes you to your very core. The frequency of planet Earth, the Schumann resonance, is spiking in ways that scientists cannot explain. We are moving from the dense, slow vibration of the 3rd dimension into the fluid, crystalline frequencies of the 5th dimension. Your body, your beautiful, miraculous physical body, is being asked to make a quantum leap. It is upgrading from a carbon-based system to a crystalline light body. And this process, this divine alchemy, produces very real, very physical sensations. This is not information you will find on the nightly news or in mainstream science journals. This is sacred knowledge, reserved for those with ears to hear and a heart to understand. So I urge you, subscribe to Power Inside You, and make sure your notification bell is turned on. The spiritual updates and divine codes being released on this channel in the coming days are intensely time-sensitive, and you cannot afford to miss a single one as this cosmic story unfolds. In this video, I will be your guide. I will walk you through the 7 sacred symptoms, one by one, I will decode what each one means, why it is happening to you now, and most importantly, what shocking miracle it is unlocking in your life. We will go far beyond the surface and explore the invisible energetic mechanics of your divine transformation. This is the ultimate framework for understanding your own awakening. It is the roadmap you have been praying for. Because understanding is power. When you understand that the ringing in your ears is not tinnitus, but a divine transmission, it ceases to be annoying and becomes a blessing. When you realize the shivers are not a sign of illness, but a release of ancient karma, they cease to be frightening and become a purification. We will unpack all of it. But you must stay with me through to the end, because each symptom builds upon the last, and the seventh and final symptom is perhaps the most misunderstood of all. It is the one that so many people misinterpret as a negative sign, when in reality, it is the sacred key that unlocks your fated soulmate connection, or deepens the divine union you are already in. Missing this final piece of the puzzle could mean delaying that sacred connection for years. We will not let that happen. Before we dive into the first symptom, I need you to anchor your intention. This is your personal activation. In the comments below, type the words "I am ready." Feel the power in those words as you type them. This is not just a comment, it is a decree. It is a declaration to your higher self, to your spirit guides, and to the entire cosmos that you are consciously and willingly participating in your own evolution. Type "I am ready" now, and seal your sacred contract with this awakening. The first spiritual body symptom, the one that is often the very first sign for so many awakened souls, is what I call the cosmic hum. This manifests as a high-pitched ringing, a buzzing, a humming, or a feeling of pressure in one or both of your ears. It can last for a few seconds or a few minutes. It might be more prevalent at night, when the world is quiet, or it might strike you in the middle of a busy day. The 3D matrix will tell you this is tinnitus, a medical condition. But I am here to tell you that for the chosen ones, for you it is something infinitely more profound. You are not experiencing a malfunction, you are experiencing a divine calibration. You are literally hearing the soundtrack of the universe. You are tuning your biological radio into the broadcast of the 5D New Earth frequency. This is the sound of your DNA being actively rewritten, with light codes streaming in from the great central sun, from the mythic archetypes of the cosmos, and from the star systems your soul originates from. It is the sound of a sacred echo, a harmonic resonance that is activating the dormant, so-called junk DNA within you, and turning on your latent psychic and intuitive abilities. Why is this happening? The cosmic hum is a direct, unfiltered download of information from your spirit team, your guides, your ancestors, the angelic realm, and your own higher self. They are bypassing the filters of your logical, egoic mind and transmitting data directly into your energetic field. This high frequency is a protection code, an update to your spiritual software that makes you invisible to lower vibrational energies and entities. It's also a form of communication. When you hear this sound, pay attention to what you were just thinking or what is happening around you. It is often a sign of confirmation, an energetic yes from the universe, or it can be a warning, a divine alert system telling you to be aware. The pitch and intensity can even change, indicating different messages or different energetic signatures entering your field. This isn't just spiritual theory, there's a physical correlation. As mentioned, the Schumann resonance, the literal heartbeat of the Earth, is experiencing unprecedented spikes. NASA itself has recorded strange ethereal sounds in our planet's electromagnetic field. You are not imagining it. You are simply sensitive enough to perceive what is happening on a planetary scale. You are a human antenna, and you are picking up the broadcast of ascension. So what do you do when you experience the cosmic hum? The first step is to shift your perspective immediately. Do not react with annoyance or fear. This is a gift. Acknowledge it. When the ringing begins, close your eyes, even for just a moment. Take a deep breath and smile. Say silently or out loud, I am open to receive this divine transmission. I accept this energetic upgrade with love, grace, and gratitude. Thank you for this connection. By doing this, you consciously participate in the process. You move from being a passive recipient to an active co-creator of your awakening. You are giving the universe your consent to accelerate the process. And this simple act of acceptance unlocks the very first shocking miracle, the miracle of divine clarity and unshakable intuition. The cosmic hum is the sound of your third eye clearing. That high frequency is like a sonic cleaning device, purging decades of calcification from your pineal gland caused by the toxins and programming of the 3D world. As you accept and welcome the sound, the fog of confusion that has clouded your judgment for years will begin to evaporate. Suddenly, you will just know things. You'll know who is telling the truth and who is not. You'll receive a sudden insight about a problem you've been struggling with. The right path forward will illuminate in your mind, as if a divine spotlight has been shone upon it. This is the beginning of you reclaiming your inner oracle, your sovereign knowing. If you have experienced this cosmic hum, this sacred ringing in your ears, whether it was last night or years ago, I want you to go to the comments right now and type the number 888. The number 8 is the symbol of infinity, of flow, of abundance and divine wisdom. Typing 888 will anchor this frequency of infinite clarity into your being and amplify the miracle that is already unfolding within you. Now we move to the second spiritual body symptom, a sign that the purification process is deepening dramatically. I call this the shivers of ascension. This manifests as sudden, intense chills or goosebumps that have absolutely nothing to do with the external temperature. You could be in a warm room, under a blanket, and suddenly a wave of intense cold will wash over you, making you shiver for a few moments before it vanishes as quickly as it came. The opposite can also occur, sudden waves of intense heat that flush your face and chest, making you feel like you have a fever for a minute or two, only for it to disappear completely. Again, the mundane world will try to explain this away. You're getting sick, it's hormones, it's a draft, but your soul knows better. Your soul recognizes this for what it is, a profound energetic cleansing and activation. This is a cosmic fire and ice baptism. The chills are a literal shadow purge. As your vibration rises, the dense, heavy, lower frequency energies that have been stored in your cellular memory can no longer coexist with your new higher frequency. They are being shaken loose. Every time you feel one of those inexplicable shivers, you are releasing something that no longer serves you. It could be the energy of a past life trauma, a painful memory from this life, a limiting belief you inherited from your family, or even an ancestral curse or karmic debt. It is the vibration of fear, shame, guilt, and doubt, literally being expelled from your system. It is a spiritual exorcism of the shadows within. The waves of heat are the second part of this divine process. They are powerful infusions of pure, 5D, crystalline light energy being beamed directly into your system from the cosmos. This is the energy of the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and your own Christ consciousness, flooding your chakras, recalibrating your entire energetic circuitry. This sacred fire burns away the dross that the chills have dislodged. It cauterizes old energetic wounds and seals your aura, patching up any leaks or tears that made you susceptible to psychic attack or energy vampirism in the past. Think of it like a blacksmith forging a sacred sword. The metal must be heated in the fire, the heat waves, and then quenched in water, the chills, over and over, to burn out impurities and strengthen the blade. Your energetic body is that sword, and the universe is the divine blacksmith, preparing you for your sacred mission. This is happening because you are being rapidly prepared to carry more light. You cannot pour pristine divine energy into a vessel that is filled with the sludge of the past. The vessel must be purified first. These intense temperature fluctuations are the most direct and efficient way for your higher self to conduct this spiritual deep clean without your conscious mind and ego interfering. And this powerful purification process is the trigger for the second shocking miracle, the miracle of karmic liberation and energetic sovereignty. Each shiver of ascension is you breaking a chain to a painful past. Every wave of divine heat is you forging a new shield of golden, impenetrable light around your aura. As this process continues, you will notice a profound shift in your external reality. People and situations that constantly drained your energy will just fall away. Toxic relationships will end, not with a dramatic fight, but with a simple, quiet fizzle. Draining obligations will resolve themselves. You will find yourself becoming immune to the negativity and drama of others. It will simply bounce off your newly fortified auric field. You are being reset to a divine zero point, freed from the heavy burdens you may have been carrying for lifetimes. The miracle that is being gifted to you is the miracle of true, profound spiritual freedom. You are becoming energetically sovereign, a master of your own sacred space, and that is a priceless gift that will change every single aspect of your life. Now, as we venture deeper into the sacred architecture of your awakening body, we arrive at the third spiritual symptom. I need you to take a deep, conscious breath as we approach this one, because for many it can be the most alarming. This is a symptom that sends people rushing to the emergency room, consumed by fear, only to be told that there is absolutely nothing wrong with them. I am talking about the soul flutter. This manifests as sudden, inexplicable heart palpitations, a feeling that your heart is skipping a beat, racing or fluttering in your chest, like a trapped bird. It can be accompanied by a sudden shortness of breath that feels as if the wind has been knocked out of you, or a strange pressure in the center of your chest. The 3D matrix, with its limited understanding of the human energy field, will immediately label this as anxiety, a panic attack, or a potential cardiac issue. The fear this generates is real and understandable. But I am here tonight to bring you a message of profound reassurance from the divine. For the chosen ones who are ascending, this is not a sign of malfunction. It is the feeling of a sacred and miraculous expansion. The expectations of a sick or failing body are being utterly shattered by the reality of a heart that is being divinely supercharged. What you are experiencing is the grand and glorious activation of your sacred heart chakra. This is not the gentle, poetic opening you read about in spiritual self-help books. This is a full-force, cosmic-level recalibration. The emerald green gates of your sacred heart chakra, a vortex of divine energy that has been dormant or operating at low power for eons, are being blasted open by the intense lunar frequencies of this portal. Your heart is not failing. It is learning to beat to a new rhythm. It is detaching from the frantic, fear-based rhythm of the collective human matrix and synchronizing with the steady, coherent and powerful rhythm of the cosmos, the very heartbeat of God. The fluttering is your heart muscle literally trying to catch up with the new higher vibrational frequency it is being asked to hold. The pressure is the sensation of immense light and love being poured into your chest, expanding your capacity to feel and to embody compassion. The shortness of breath, that is the universe literally taking your breath away as a moment of cosmic grace descends and integrates into your being. It is a divine pause, a sacred reset button that momentarily disconnects you from the noisy external world so that a critical internal upgrade can be completed. This is the heart's version of the cosmic hum. You are not just hearing the new frequency, you are now embodying its rhythm. Why is this intense activation happening right now, in this specific way? Because the heart is the central sun of your energetic system. It is the bridge between your lower earthly chakras and your upper celestial chakras. It is the seat of your soul's wisdom and the source of your magnetic power of attraction. For you to ascend, for you to manifest the life of miracles that is your birthright, your heart must be cleared of all its old density. This moon portal energy is a divine solvent, dissolving lifetimes of accumulated grief, heartbreak, betrayal and feelings of unworthiness that have been encrusted around your sacred heart like hardened stone. Each flutter is a piece of that stone wall crumbling. Each skipped beat is a moment where you are skipping over a timeline of continued heartbreak and aligning with a new timeline of authentic soul-deep love. This process is the prerequisite for the third shocking miracle, the miracle of radical self-love and unconditional forgiveness. As your heart chakra clears and expands, a profound shift happens within you. You will begin to look at yourself in the mirror and perhaps for the first time, feel a wave of genuine, unconditional love and acceptance for the beautiful, resilient soul looking back at you. The harsh inner critic that has been your constant companion will fall silent. The need for external validation will simply dissolve. You will find it effortless to forgive those who have hurt you in the past, not because what they did was okay, but because you will no longer be in energetic resonance with the frequency of victimhood or resentment. You will be free, and from this sacred space of self-love, you will become a magnetic beacon for relationships that honor and reflect that love back to you. You will attract your soul family, your divine tribe, and you will lay the unbreakable foundation for the true soulmate union that awaits. If you are ready to claim this miracle of a fully activated, open and sovereign heart, go to the comments now and declare, "My heart is open to love." This is your command to the universe. This is you giving your heart permission to complete this sacred transformation. From the heart, we now journey into the realm of the subconscious, the mystical landscape where your spirit does its most profound work while your body rests. This brings us to the fourth spiritual body symptom, the activation of the dream portal. Have you noticed a dramatic shift in your sleep patterns? Are you having dreams that are more vivid, more intense, more bizarre, or more emotionally charged than ever before? Do you wake up feeling like you've just returned from an epic journey, more exhausted than when you went to bed? Are you experiencing restless nights, tossing and turning, unable to find comfort? Or perhaps you are receiving messages in your dreams, prophetic glimpses of the future, visits from loved ones who have passed on, or even clear guidance and solutions to problems you are facing in your waking life. The common explanation is that you are simply stressed, that your brain is processing the day's events, or that you ate something strange before bed. But the reality is that the veil between the physical world and the spirit world is now thinner than it has been in thousands of years, and your sleep state has become the primary classroom for your soul's accelerated evolution. Your bed is no longer just a place of rest, it has become a sacred portal. When you close your eyes at night, your consciousness is not shutting down. It is being escorted by your guides into the higher dimensions of the astral plane. The intense dreams are not random neurological firings, they are your training simulations. Your higher self is using the dream state to present you with different timelines, allowing you to experience the energetic consequences of various choices in a safe environment. You are learning to navigate the quantum field. The nightmares or scary dreams are a continuation of the shadow purge we spoke of earlier. They are symbolic representations of your deepest fears being brought to the surface to be acknowledged, integrated, and released. They are not there to terrorize you, but to liberate you. If you dream of being chased, you are being shown what you are running from in your waking life. If you dream of falling, you are being asked to surrender and trust the universe. These are not punishments, they are divine lessons from your own personal university of spirit. The restlessness and tossing and turning are physical side effects of how incredibly active your light body is during this time. You are literally bilocating, with one foot in this reality and the other in the multi-dimensional dreamscape. Your physical body is restless because your spirit is traveling at the speed of light, resolving ancient karma, training with your star family, receiving light code downloads, and integrating massive amounts of spiritual information. This activation is happening with such intensity because lunar energy has always been the key that unlocks the door to the subconscious and the intuition. This specific moon portal did not just unlock the door, it blew the door right off its hinges. You now have unprecedented access to the Akashic records. the energetic library of all that has ever been and all that ever will be, directly through your dream state. Your ancestors are coming through to offer their wisdom and to be healed by your rising frequency. Guides from other star systems, your true cosmic family from the Pleiades, Sirius, Arcturus, are meeting you in your dreams to remind you of your sacred mission and the advanced spiritual tools you carry within you. This is why you must not dismiss your dreams as mere fantasy. Keep a dream journal by your bed. Before you sleep, set a clear intention. Ask your guides, please show me what I need to know for my highest good. Please give me clarity on mention a specific issue. As soon as you wake, before you even move, write down everything you can remember, the feelings, the symbols, the colors, the words. You are receiving priceless intelligence from the highest levels of consciousness, and it is all for you. This nightly journey through the dream portal is what unlocks the fourth shocking miracle, the miracle of conscious co-creation and accelerated manifestation. As you learn to work with the information from your dreams, you cease to be a passive victim of circumstance and become a powerful, conscious creator of your reality. Your dreams are showing you the energetic blueprint of the future. By understanding the symbols and messages, you gain the ability to consciously timeline jump. You can see a negative potential timeline in a dream and take action in your waking life to avert it. You can experience the feeling of a desired outcome in a vivid dream, which then magnetizes that very experience to you in the physical world with astonishing speed. You are no longer just hoping for a better future. You are actively architecting it from the inside out, using the divine intelligence gifted to you every single night. If you have been having strange, vivid, or meaningful dreams, I want you to confirm this activation. Type the number 1111 in the comments below. This is the master code of awakening, of new beginnings, and of manifestation. Typing 1111 is a signal to the universe that you are awake, you are aware, and you are ready to consciously wield your power as a master creator. We now arrive at the fifth spiritual body symptom, and this is the one that truly tests our faith and our ability to transcend the 3D paradigm of the physical body. This is the symptom that feels the most confusingly physical, the most real, in a medical sense, yet it is rooted in the most profound spiritual shifts. I call this phenomenon the phantom ache. This manifests as a wide array of unexplained aches, pains, and strange physical sensations that seem to appear out of nowhere and then vanish just as mysteriously. It could be a sharp pain in your neck or shoulders that feels like you're carrying an immense weight. It might be a persistent ache in your lower back, even if you haven't exerted yourself. It could be intense headaches or a feeling of pressure around your forehead, between your eyebrows. Many experience flu-like symptoms, body aches, exhaustion, feeling hot then cold, but without any actual virus or fever. You might feel a tingling or buzzing sensation in your hands and feet, a feeling of electricity coursing through your limbs, or perhaps it's digestive issues, a sudden intolerance to foods you used to love, bloating, or a general feeling of internal discomfort. You go to the doctor, they run tests and they find nothing. They tell you it's stress, it's in your head, or they give you a vague diagnosis like fibromyalgia or chronic fatigue, but your soul knows this is something else entirely. The expectation is that your body is breaking down, that these aches are a sign of aging and decay. The shocking reality is that your body is not breaking down. It is being completely rebuilt. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Chosen Ones. Warning: 8 spiritual events before new moon activates fully. Urgent December 20th, 22 warning for chosen ones. In that video I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. You are experiencing what is known as ascension symptoms, and they are the literal physical growing pains of your transformation from a dense carbon-based biological form into a lighter, more refined, crystalline-based light body. Every single ache is a targeted spiritual operation. Let's decode some of them. The aches and heaviness in your neck, shoulders and upper back. That is the energy of old burdens, responsibilities that were not yours to carry, and the weight of others' expectations literally being dissolved and lifted from your energy field. The pain in your lower back. This is the epicenter of your root chakra, where deep-seated fears about survival, money and security are stored. This ache is a sign that these ancient lack-based programs are being purged from your system to make way for a new frequency of divine abundance and trust. The headaches and pressure in your forehead. That is the physical sensation of your third eye, your pineal gland, being drilled open, decalcified, and activated to perceive the higher dimensions. It is not a migraine. It is a miracle of expanded sight. The flu-like symptoms. This is a vibrational flu. As your frequency rises so rapidly, your body must purge the dense toxic residue stored in its cells, not just physical toxins, but emotional and energetic ones. This can mimic the symptoms of a physical illness, but it passes much more quickly and is followed by a feeling of incredible lightness and clarity. The tingling in your hands and feet. These are your healing centers, your divine conduits, coming online. The universe is activating your innate ability to channel healing energy, both for yourself and for others. This is all happening with such physical intensity, because the energy of this post-moon portal is not gentle or subtle. It is a powerful, systematic and targeted force of divine intervention. It is scanning your entire physical and energetic system, identifying every single location where trauma, fear and dense energy are stored in your cellular memory, and it is going to work on those areas with the precision of a divine surgeon. This process requires you to be incredibly kind and compassionate with your body. Rest when you feel tired. Drink more pure, filtered water than you think you need, as water helps to flush the old energies out and conduct the new frequencies. Spend time in nature, allowing the earth to ground and stabilize your rapidly shifting energy field. Do not push through the pain. Listen to your body. It is your most sacred ally in this process, not your enemy. Surrendering to this process of physical recalibration is what unlocks the fifth shocking miracle, the miracle of embodied power and cellular rejuvenation. As these phantom aches do their sacred work and then fade away, something incredible begins to happen. You will not just return to your old baseline. You will emerge stronger, more vibrant and more alive than you have felt in years, possibly ever. Chronic conditions you have struggled with for a long time may suddenly lessen in their intensity or even vanish completely. You will start to notice a new light in your eyes, a new radiance in your skin. People will comment that you look younger, more peaceful. You are not just clearing trauma, you are literally clearing the energetic imprint of aging from your cells. You are reversing the clock. The miracle is that you are reclaiming your body not as a source of pain and limitation, but as a divinely intelligent temple of light, a perfectly calibrated vehicle for you to carry out your soul's purpose on this planet with strength, grace, and vitality. If you have felt any of these strange aches and are ready to release the old and embrace your rejuvenated, powerful physical form, go to the comments and type with conviction, "I release all that no longer serves my body." This declaration accelerates the purification and anchors the miracle of rejuvenation deep within your cells. Chosen one. Breathe. Just breathe. We have journeyed through the cosmic hum that is recalibrating your divine intuition. We have walked through the fire and ice of the ascension shivers that are liberating you from karmic debt. We have felt the sacred flutter of the heart chakra blasting open to receive unconditional love. We have traveled through the dream portal to architect new timelines, and we have honored the phantom aches that are rebuilding your physical form into a temple of crystalline light. Each step has taken us deeper into the truth of this magnificent transformation. Each symptom, once a source of confusion and fear, has been revealed as a sacred signpost on your path to mastery. But now, we stand before a gateway that requires a new level of courage. We are moving beyond the purely physical and the subconscious. and into the very fabric of your mind, your identity, and your perception of reality itself. The sixth spiritual body symptom is, for many, the most disorienting and emotionally challenging trial of the entire awakening process. It is a symptom that can make you feel utterly lost, isolated, and as if you are losing your grip on who you are. The 3D matrix has a very dark and heavy label for this state: depression. But I am here to tell you, with every ounce of my being, and with the full backing of the divine, that what you are experiencing is not a descent into darkness. It is the sacred detachment, and it is the necessary and holy prelude to you stepping into the brilliant, undiluted light of your true soul purpose. Let me describe this state, and as I do, I want you to notice the profound sense of recognition that arises within your soul. Have you, in the past few days or weeks, felt a strange sense of disconnection from your own life? Do you look at your job, your daily routines, your possessions, and feel like you are watching a movie about a stranger? Do conversations that once fascinated you now feel hollow and meaningless? Do you find yourself scrolling through social media, looking at the dramas and ambitions of the world, and feeling nothing but a profound sense of this is not real? Perhaps it's your social circle. Do you feel an overwhelming urge to be alone, to cancel plans, to retreat into a cocoon of silence? Do friends or even family members you once felt close to now feel energetically grating, as if their frequency is a form of static that you can no longer tolerate? This isn't a judgment against them. It's a simple, undeniable feeling of dissonance. And then there is the mental aspect, what many call ascension brain fog. Are you forgetting simple words mid-sentence? Are you walking into a room and completely forgetting why you are there? Do complex tasks that were once easy now feel overwhelming and impossible to focus on? Do you feel a deep soul-level weariness, a desire to simply stare out the window and do nothing at all? The common expectation, the fear whispered by your ego, is that you are failing, breaking, or becoming apathetic and antisocial. The world will tell you that you are losing your passion, your drive, your memory. The shocking and glorious reality is that you are not losing your mind, you are losing your programming. You are not losing your identity, you are shedding a false ego-constructed identity that was never you to begin with. Let us explore the profound spiritual mechanics behind this sacred detachment. You must understand that for your entire life, you have been living within a sophisticated energetic construct, a frequency net known as the 3D matrix. This matrix is built upon a shared consensus of beliefs about lack, competition, aging, sickness, and separation. It is powered by the collective emotions of fear, guilt, shame, and unworthiness. Every television show you watch, every news report you hear, every advertisement you see is designed to reinforce this limited reality and keep your vibration locked within its parameters. As your spiritual awakening accelerates, your personal frequency, your core vibration, is rising at an exponential rate. You are moving from a dense, slow vibration to a light, fast vibration. And just like oil and water, your new high frequency simply cannot mix with the old, dense frequency of the matrix. The detachment you feel is the tangible sensation of your consciousness unplugging from this collective illusion. The conversations feel meaningless because they are rooted in the dramas and concerns of a reality you no longer inhabit. The friends feel dissonant because their energy is still tuned to the frequency of the matrix, while yours is tuning into the harmony of the cosmos. You are not becoming antisocial, you are becoming selectively social, preserving your sacred energy for connections that are authentic and resonant with your emerging soul self. The brain fog and memory loss are perhaps the most direct and powerful evidence of this divine upgrade. Think of your brain as a highly advanced biological computer. For your entire life it has been running on an old, outdated operating system, the Ego OS. This operating system was designed for survival in the 3D matrix. Its primary functions were fear-based logic, pattern recognition based on past trauma, and the maintenance of a separate, individual self. The cosmic energies flooding the planet right now, amplified by this sacred moon portal, are installing a brand new operating system, the Higher Self OS, or the Unity Consciousness OS. You cannot run both operating systems simultaneously. The brain fog is the equivalent of the computer screen going blank during a major system update. The memory loss, particularly for trivial short-term things, is a feature, not a bug. Your divine intelligence is actively deleting the old corrupted files that are no longer needed. It is wiping the cache of past hurts, limiting beliefs, and conditioned responses to create space for the new, infinitely more powerful software to be installed. You are not losing your memory, you are gaining access to a far grander memory. The memory of your soul, the wisdom of your past lives, the knowledge of the Akashic records. But for this to happen, the hard drive of your conscious mind must first be defragmented and cleared of all the junk files. So when you find yourself staring blankly, unable to think, do not panic. Do not force it. Surrender. See it for what it is. A sacred pause. A moment where the divine IT team is working on your system. Close your eyes, place a hand on your heart and say thank you. I allow this upgrade to complete with ease and grace. This process of detachment is the universe's way of creating a sacred void within you. It is emptying you of everything you are not, so you can finally be filled with everything you truly are. It is a cosmic level measure twice. Cut once as principle applied to your very soul. The universe is measuring your old life, your old identity, and seeing that it is no longer a match for the grand destiny that awaits you. So, it is making the cut. This is the ultimate act of divine love. Even if it feels like abandonment in the moment, it is the holy silence between the notes, the sacred stillness from which all true creation is born. And it is this very stillness that gives birth to the sixth shocking miracle, the miracle of authentic purpose and soul alignment. You see, your true divine mission, the unique gift you came to this planet to share, could not be heard over the noise of the 3D matrix and the constant chatter of your ego mind. It was a whisper drowned out by a hurricane. By creating this internal silence, by detaching you from all external distractions, the universe has given you the greatest gift imaginable, the ability to finally hear the voice of your own soul. As you rest in this sacred void, something new will begin to stir within you. It may start as a gentle curiosity about a new subject, ancient healing modalities, quantum physics, sacred geometry, animal communication. It might manifest as a sudden, overwhelming urge to create, to write, to paint, to sing, to build. Or it may be a deep, undeniable calling in your heart to be of service, to help ease the suffering of the planet and its inhabitants. Pay attention to these new whispers. These are not random whims. These are the first broadcasts from your newly installed higher self OS. These are the breadcrumbs leading you directly to your destiny. Your purpose is not something you need to go out and find. It is not a job title or a business plan. Your purpose is a frequency. And as you have been purified and emptied by this sacred detachment, your own natural, authentic frequency is now beginning to radiate from you, and it will effortlessly draw to you the people, resources, and opportunities that are a perfect match for it. This is the miracle. The struggle is over. The striving ends. The alignment begins. If you are ready to release the old identity and embrace the grand divine purpose that is emerging from within you, I want you to go to the comments right now and type the number 333. This is the number of the Ascended Masters, the number of mind-body-spirit alignment, and the number of divine guidance. Typing 333 is a powerful declaration that you are ready to be guided, you are ready to serve, and you are ready to embody the magnificent being you came here to be. Now, chosen one, we stand at the threshold of the final revelation. We have journeyed so far, and your courage and willingness to understand these profound shifts have prepared you for this ultimate truth. The 7 miracles are not separate events, they are a cascading sequence, a divine domino effect where each miracle creates the energetic foundation for the next. The clarity you gained from the cosmic hum allows you to perceive the truth. The freedom you gained from the shivers of ascension liberates you from the past. The open heart from the soul flutter allows you to love unconditionally. The creative power you gained from the dream portal allows you to architect your future. The rejuvenated body you gained from the phantom H's provides you with a strong and sacred vessel, and the divine purpose you are now discovering through the sacred detachment gives your life a profound and unshakable meaning. All of this divine recalibration has been leading to one ultimate crescendo. It has all been in preparation for the seventh and final gateway, the miracle that touches the most tender, the most sacred, and often the most painful area of our human experience, our relationships, our divine connections, the frequency of love. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing, Chosen Ones, 8 spiritual events, before new moon activates fully. Urgent December 20th, 22. Warning for Chosen Ones. Act now or regret forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. The 7th spiritual body symptom is the one that is most often misinterpreted as a catastrophe. It is the one that can bring you to your knees, that can feel like your entire world is falling apart. It is a symptom that manifests not as an internal hum or a phantom ache, but as a profound and often jarring disruption in your most significant external relationships. It can feel like an emotional earthquake, a tsunami of feelings that seems to come out of nowhere, threatening to shatter the very foundations of your connections with others. This symptom is the reason why the awakening process is so often linked to what is called the dark night of the souls, because it forces you to confront the deepest illusions you hold about love, attachment, and connection. It challenges the very definition of what a relationship is supposed to be. The expectation is that spiritual awakening should make you more loving, more tolerant, more peaceful, and that your relationships should become effortlessly harmonious. The shocking reality is that true awakening is a force of radical, unapologetic truth, and this truth will act like a divine fire, burning away everything in your relational life that is not built upon the solid bedrock of soul-level authenticity. It does not come to make your relationships comfortable. It comes to make them real, and this process can feel like a demolition. But I am here to assure you, what feels like a demolition is actually a divine renovation. It is the universe clearing the ground for the construction of a temple of love so sacred, so profound, so resilient, that it will make all your past experiences of connection feel like a pale shadow. This final symptom is the key that unlocks the 7th and most breathtaking miracle of all, the miracle of divine union and soulmate magnetism. In the final part of this sacred transmission, we will decode this final powerful symptom. We will explore why old connections are falling away, why suppressed emotions are erupting, and how this seemingly chaotic process is the universe's divine and perfect mechanism for either purifying your existing partnership into a true sacred union, or clearing the path completely for the arrival of your fated soulmate. Do not make the mistake of navigating this final critical phase alone. What you are about to learn will change the way you see love, connection, and destiny forever. And so, we have arrived. Chosen One, you have walked this sacred path with me, acknowledging the truth in your own experience, and now you stand before the final gateway. This is the culmination, the grand symphony for which all the other instruments have been tuning. The 7th spiritual body symptom is the one that moves from the internal landscape of your body and mind and manifests with explosive power in the external theater of your life, specifically in your relationships. I call it the sacred mirror. It is the moment the universe holds up a giant, flawless, and utterly unforgiving mirror to your soul, and it uses the people closest to you, your partner, your family, your dearest friends, to do it. This symptom is why so many awakening souls feel like their world is shattering, because it often is. The expectation is that spiritual growth will bring peace and harmony to your home. The shocking reality is that it first brings a radical, purifying truth, and the truth will burn through every illusion, every compromise, and every inauthentic connection like a divine wildfire. What does the sacred mirror feel like? It manifests as sudden, intense, and seemingly irrational conflicts with your loved ones. You might find yourself in a volcanic argument with your spouse over something as simple as the dishes, but the emotional energy behind it feels ancient, as if you are arguing about 1,000 years of unsaid things. It can manifest as a profound and sudden feeling of disconnection. You might be sitting across the table from someone you have loved for years and feel as if you are looking at a stranger, separated by an invisible wall of glass. You see their mouth moving, but you cannot connect with the energy behind their words. It feels hollow. This symptom often brings a powerful, overwhelming eruption of suppressed emotions. Decades of resentment you didn't even know you were holding. Oceans of grief you thought you had cried long ago. Deep wells of anger you were taught to swallow. All of it comes surging to the surface, demanding to be felt, expressed, and released within the context of your primary relationships. And perhaps most jarringly, the sacred mirror brings moments of piercing, undeniable clarity, where you see, with no filter and no denial, the true foundation of a relationship. You see the codependency, the trauma bonds, the subtle manipulations, the ways you have made yourself small to make someone else comfortable. You see that a connection is not built on a foundation of sovereign love between two whole souls, but on a contract of mutual need between two wounded egos. And once you see this truth, you cannot unsee it. Why is this happening with such brutal intensity? Why must your heart be tested in this way? Because you are being prepared for divine union. And divine union, whether it is with your current partner or a new one, cannot exist on a foundation of lies, compromises, or 3D conditioning. As your frequency has risen through the first 6 stages of this awakening, you have become a walking, talking truth serum. Your very presence, your heightened vibration, automatically illuminates the shadows in those around you. You have become a living sacred mirror. When your partner or loved one reacts to you with anger, they are not angry at you. They are angry at the brilliant, high-frequency light you are now emanating, because that light forces them to see the parts of themselves they have refused to look at. The conflict is a gift. It is showing you exactly where the energetic misalignment lies. It is revealing the last vestiges of your own programming that you are still tolerating. Are you still tolerating being spoken to with disrespect? The sacred mirror will amplify it until you can no longer ignore it. Are you still overgiving and abandoning your own needs? The sacred mirror will create a situation where you are taken for granted so profoundly that you are forced to finally choose yourself. You must understand this. Your higher self is conducting this entire orchestra. It knows that the frequency of the new earth, the 5D reality you are ascending to, is a frequency of pure, authentic, unconditional love. Anything less simply cannot come with you. Therefore, a profound relational sorting is taking place on a planetary scale. Relationships that were based on karmic contracts are now ending, because the lesson has been learned and the contract is complete. To stay in a karmic relationship after the contract has been fulfilled is to choose stagnation over evolution. Your soul will not allow it. It will lovingly but firmly dismantle the cage, even if you are clinging to the bars. This is an act of profound divine intervention. It is the universe loving you enough to not let you settle for a life half-lived or a love half-felt. The pain is not a punishment. It is the pain of liberation. It is the shattering of the chains you had mistaken for bracelets. If you are in the midst of this fiery purification in your relationships, if you feel lost and heartbroken but sense a deeper truth at play, I want you to anchor your faith in the divine plan right now. Go to the comments and declare with all the strength of your soul, I am worthy of divine love. This is your decree to the cosmos. This is you affirming that you will no longer accept any connection that is not a reflection of the sacred, unconditional love that you are. Type I am worthy of divine love and claim your worth. And now, from the ashes of this sacred fire, the 7th and final miracle arises in all its glory, the miracle of divine union and soulmate magnetism. This miracle unfolds along one of 2 sacred paths, both leading to the same divine destination of authentic love. The path you walk is determined by the soul contracts and highest timelines for all involved. The first path is the path of alchemical transformation. If your current partner is also a chosen one, if they have a soul contract to awaken and ascend alongside you in this lifetime, even if they are on a different timeline or expressing their awakening in a different way, then the sacred mirror is not a wrecking ball. It is a divine crucible. The intense conflicts and emotional purges are designed to burn away the egoic structures of the relationship itself. It burns away the codependency, the blame, the projections, the years of accumulated baggage, until all that is left is the pure, untarnished, and unbreakable diamond of your original soul bond. Your relationship is not ending. It is being reborn. It is graduating from a 3D partnership, often based on security and societal expectation, into a 5D sacred union, which is a holy alliance between two sovereign beings dedicated to mutual growth, spiritual mission, and the amplification of divine love on the planet. You will find that after the storm passes, a new level of intimacy, honesty, and telepathic connection emerges. You will see each other for the first time, not through the filters of your wounds, but through the clear eyes of your souls. This is the miracle of a love that has been tested by fire and has emerged eternal. The second path is the path of sacred release and divine arrival. If your current partner is not contracted to walk this path of ascension with you, if your relationship was a sacred karmic classroom that you have now graduated from, then its dissolution is the miracle. The ending is not a failure, it is a profound success. It is the universe clearing the chessboard, removing all the pieces that are not part of the divine endgame. This sacred release, as painful as it may be in the moment, is the ultimate act of self-love and the most necessary step to creating the sacred vacuum required for your true divine counterpart to enter your life. And this brings us to the ultimate secret of soulmate magnetism. You do not go out and find your soulmate. You do not search for them on dating apps or in social gatherings. That is the 3D paradigm of striving and seeking. In the 5D reality, you magnetize them by becoming the frequency of the love you wish to receive. The entire journey through these 7 symptoms and 7 miracles has been a divine and systematic process of turning you into the most powerful soulmate magnet the universe has ever known. You had to receive the cosmic hum to gain the clarity to recognize them. You had to experience the shivers of ascension to release the karmic baggage that was blocking them. You had to feel the soul flutter to open your heart wide enough to receive them. You had to travel the dream portal to align with the timeline where you meet them. You had to endure the phantom H's to build a sacred temple for them to be welcomed into. And you had to walk through the fire of the sacred mirror to prove to yourself and to the universe that you will never again settle for anything less than the real thing. You are now a beacon. Your heart is broadcasting a unique, powerful, and irresistible frequency, a soul song that your fated partner is cosmically attuned to hear. They too have been on their own journey of purification and awakening. They too have been shedding old identities and healing old wounds. This great cosmic event, this post-moon portal energy, is the final activation. It is the divine go signal that makes your energetic signatures visible to one another across any distance. Your job now is not to search but to trust. Your job is to radiate. It is to focus on the joy of your own becoming, to delight in your newfound purpose, to fall madly in love with your own beautiful evolving soul. And as you do from that space of wholeness and radiant self-love, you will simply look up one day, and there they will be. The meeting will feel less like a surprise and more like a remembrance, an ancient familiarity, a feeling of finally truly coming home. To activate this powerful beacon within your own heart, and to signal to the cosmos that you are complete, whole and ready, I want you to go to the comments and type the number 222. This is the sacred code for divine partnership, for balance, for faith, and for the miracle of two souls coming together to create something far greater than themselves. Type 222 now to amplify your soul's call. This is urgent, do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Chosen One's warning. 8 spiritual events before new moon activates fully. Urgent December 20th, 22 warning for chosen ones. Act now or regret forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait.